they they got rid of Donald Trump, who, as I think last time I said, is kind of a tragic hero. He's a John Ford. We're right out of a John Ford Western. Maybe The Searchers, if some of your viewers watched it, with John Wayne, or High Noon with Gary Cooper, or maybe The Magnificent Seven with Steve McQueen, where we call in one of these guys who has some aspects that we find, I don't know, bothersome at best and maybe uncouth at worst. And we say to them, we don't have the resources. We don't know how to fight these cattle barons or the bandidos. What do we do? And he said, I'll take care of it. And he takes care of it. And the better he does, the happier we are, and the more relieved that he's going to ride off into the sunset. So in that famous John Ford scene in The Searchers, when he brings back Natalie Wood, but he's been so tough and foul-mouthed about the processes in which he operated, he hands her to the family. They celebrate, and then he turns around and walks out that door, and you see the shadow walk, and nobody says, "Thank you, Ethan Edwards." Just like Gary Cooper throws down the badge, and nobody says, "Thank you, Marshall Kane. You got rid of all of our problems. Thank you." And that's kind of where we are. You want judges, he gave you judges. You want deregulation, he gave you deregulation. You want record low minority unemployment, he gave you that. You want record high Republican participation by more minorities, he gave that. You want a new Middle East, he gave you that. You want to defang Iran, he's doing that. You want to confront China, he did it. You want to change the tax code and favor investment, he did it. But he did it in such a fashion that now that it's happened, a lot of the people on the independent did not come out and support him. And they think, you know what? It's time for him to go. But there's always a sequel. You never know. People may say it's getting bad again. Where did that gunslinger go? What town is he in? Somebody come and get him back for another term.
That's an interesting point. I'll come back to that in a moment.